and you can't understand how God can do that to you. You question him, you argue with him, and some of us even get mad with him. Maybe you were in love before you joined this church, but because you joined God's church, your lover left you. Now you are here for years and nobody is coming along, and you are becoming so frustrated, you are becoming so angry that you can't take it anymore, and so you are mad with God. God, why me? Church, be careful with the extent to which your anger and frustration can take you. Are you listening to me, church? So we become so angry that they allow their frustration to turn them against the standards of God. Some of them become so impatient that they allow their impatience to turn them against God's principles, and sadly even against God's church. I've seen many women, Pastor, we've been in this church many years now, and we can't get somebody. And so you say to God, God, I know you have standards, but I gotta take care of myself, and I'm getting old now, so I have to do what I will do. You will allow your impatience to turn you against the standards of God. Some of us, we are so frustrated with our financial situations. We can't get a job. Life is hard. Bills to pay. God, I know you don't want me to work on Sabbath. God, I know you don't want me to do certain things. But God, I have bills to take care of. So I've got to do what I've got to do, even if it means against your principle. Some of us, we are losing our husbands, losing our wives, losing our families, losing our jobs. And God, I know you don't want me to meddle in iniquity. But God, I've got to do what I have to do to take care and keep my family together, even if it means going into witchcraft. Lord, have mercy. Some of us, we become so frustrated that we allow our frustration, impatience, discouragement to turn us against God. The Israelites became so frustrated. This is what they did. They gathered together and they started to murmur. Follow me carefully now. They start to murmur. He brought us out here to die. He and that God is best we go back to Egypt and grind on the Pharaoh's whip. I can't take this thing anymore. I know what I had. Now I don't even know what I will get. Lord have mercy. They started to murmur. Read verse 15. This is where it got to God. Follow me carefully now. This, no other time it got to God like this. Read verse 15 of chapter 12. They are murmuring. Now what they said. Let's go. What they said.
And at the stream of the brooks that goeth down to the dwelling of Og, and lieth upon the border of Moab.
Yes.
And from thence they went a beer. That is the well whereof the Lord spake unto Moses.
Yes.
Gather thy people together, and I will give them water.
Yes, sir.
Then Israel sang this song, Spring up, O well. Sing ye unto it. The princes dig the well.
Yes.
The nobles of the people digged it by the direction of the lawgiver and their staves. And from the wilderness they went to Matana.
Yes.
And from Matana to Netania. And from Naalia to Bamoth.
Where are you now?
20.
Let's go back now. Go to chapter 21. And let's go now from verse 4. What it says. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea, and compassed the land of Edom, and the soul of the people was much discouraged because because of the way. And the people spake
against God.
And against Moses. Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and
our soul
loatheth
is like bread.
This light bread. The church of the living God, follow me. The bread they were talking about was the manna. Oh, Lord have mercy. They became so angry that they spoke against God. And they said, God, we have something to tell you. God, listen to me. We hate the bread that you provided for us. We can't take it anymore. We are disgusted of this stuff. We are fed up of this stuff. It doesn't look good. It doesn't taste good. We don't want it anymore. Now, brothers and sisters, these were the same Israelites who, when they were hungry, begged for food, and God prepared it himself, dropped it for them. Oh Lord, now they are saying, we can't take it. We don't want it anymore. They hadn't to cook it. They hadn't to even prepare it. All they had to do was eat it. And now, don't tell me it tastes good, because it was prepared by the hand of God himself. And whatever he gives, it is good. Uriah Martha, their brother again, that's good. He gave the blind man spot in the soil, mixed it up, placed it on his eyes with his own hands, and gave him his sight again. That's good. He went into a fish's mouth, provided finance. That's good. He died on a cross, hands nailed. That's good. Got up from the grave to set us free, and who the Son sets free is free indeed. That's good. Don't tell me it wasn't good, because now they're murmuring. God, we can't take the food anymore. People without bread, God, we can't take that anymore. Lord, we can't. Now, let me ask you a question. Do we have Israelites in our midst? No, I don't want to ask too loud, but I want to ask you anyhow. Do we have that kind of Israelites in our midst? Now, if you don't understand, let me explain. Israelites are those whose feelings are circumstantial. Their feelings fluctuate based on the circumstances. Israelites are those who love today and hate tomorrow. Israelites are those who are happy today but sad tomorrow. Israelites are those who ask for something, and when they get it, they are happy for a few moments, and then the very thing that brought happiness, they find fault and they criticize and they tear down. Israelites are those who pray for a husband or for a wife, and when they got him or her, they march up with glee and joy. I do. Do you take this man for better, for worse, until death do us part? I do. But the next couple mornings, they take him and they get fed up of him, fed up of her, and they find fault. You can't cook properly, you can't sleep properly, you can't take care of this house. The poor woman doing everything she could, now she's a nervous wreck because she's trying to please him, and she doesn't know whether she will please him or not. Israelites